es porque han sido seleccionados para formar parte de la nueva guardia de Overwatch. Overwatch fue creado con un solo propósito: asegurar la supervivencia de la humanidad. El frágil balance del mundo se encuentra en peligro una vez más y llegó el momento de actuar. Hoy inicia la batalla por la libertad, en la que cada uno de ustedes es necesario para restablecer la paz y la justicia del planeta. Hoy el mundo necesita héroes. ¿Están conmigo?
Estamos acá en el DF, en el evento de Overwatch. Estamos acá con Charlie Parra, excelente guitarrista de...
Muchas gracias, hermano.
De Masacre
Y Difonía.
Difonía. Y aparte también lo pueden encontrar en Spotify y
en YouTube. ¿Sí?
YouTube.
Claro que sí.
Charlie, estamos acá, menos peruanos, tú peruano, el evento de Overwatch. ¿Qué nos puedes decir acerca de este evento?
La verdad, para mí es un evento de lujo, ¿no? Y no podría estar más contento, la organización impecable, y más allá de eso también estoy contento de tocar por primera vez en México en este evento y bueno, hacer mi chamba de representar, pues, ¿no? Representar al Perú, pues, hermano, como tiene que ser. Esta huevada.
Ahora, estamos en el evento de un lanzamiento de un juego y estás participando, estás tocando literalmente la música del soundtrack de lo que es el juego en sí.
Así es.
Que se siente ese feeling de darle al soundtrack, darle a la música del juego.
Me encanta de que me hayan llamado para darle el twist de heavy metal a la situación. O sea, más honrado no puedo estar. Sí, para mí es un honor y la estamos pasando bien todos, pues, ¿no? Sí. Más allá, increíble ver a toda la comitiva peruana que está ahí dando cátedra también, ¿no?
Rápido, un mensaje a toda la gente ahí en Perú 21.
Bueno, soy Charlie Parra del Riego, guitarrista de Difonía Masacre y también solista, y les mando un abrazo a todos los lectores y gamers y todas las personas viendo este video de Perú 21. Nos vemos pronto.
The short answer is I feel like Overwatch is, if you guys are music fans, like Overwatch is Titan's greatest hits album. Does that make sense? So, I mean, it's a different game, but it has a heritage that we drew from Titan. I think anytime we design anything, even on Overwatch, we'll design something that it maybe doesn't work for that level.
How boring the Overwatch?
How's it born?
How's boring? The idea of Overwatch, because the game looks fresh. It's different than other FPS. How was born the idea of Overwatch?
We were talking earlier about this, and I think one of the things that contributed to, I think, its unique and freshness is, you were talking earlier about throwing out the playbook. Yeah. You know, we've never made a first-person shooter before, so we didn't have, while we were huge fans of first-person shooters, we didn't have any preconceived notions of how to do it or how not to do it. We just made it the way we felt instinctively.
Yeah, it just seemed like where it would be the most fun way to do it. Like, how could we take a game, a genre like this, and do it the Blizzard way? Like, what do we like about these kinds of games, and what don't we like about these kind of games? And what kind of world would we want to create? And we ended up with this, if you look even just the genre being most games are set in this post-apocalyptic future. And we're like, there's got to be a really happy, hopeful future too, right? Like, can't we help make that? And then wouldn't that be where your heroes would really want to play? And a line that you said is like, you want to have a world that's worth fighting for. And that's the world that we try to create.
Now, you said heroes. We can see many heroes, many styles, for example. In the future, we can see another heroes.
This is something that comes up a lot. I think we've just started to scratch the surface of the IP. I mean, the game's less than a week old. I think we have a lot of cool story to tell that's going to involve digging deeper into characters that we have right now. But I think it's totally going to involve characters that we haven't seen before and locations that we haven't seen before as well.
There's 21 heroes you can play right now.
Yeah.
When you buy the game, you get all of them. We envision a world where you have a season pass of content, heroes, maps that are free forever. We don't want to charge you because we feel like the game balance is the most essential part of this game. And if you start charging for heroes, you throw off the balance of the game for some number of days until you have everyone that has that hero. Or if they don't buy it, you split the community into people that have it and don't. And that's not fun. That's not a game that you want to play forever. And so we want to design a game that is about making the best possible experience for a first-person shooter where you have heroes with these ultimate abilities. And to have those ultimate abilities means you have to have balance and you have to have counter heroes and counter moves to anything that someone else can throw out. So if you don't own that hero that can counter, that game's not fun. So it really starts out with gameplay first, and that's how the business model and all that comes from that concept. This is the best way to play this game.
Okay, the game looks fresh. Many colors, have different styles. Is the people? It's for young people or many gamers or?
My mom asked me for a copy.
Oh, I have 43 years, and the game looks great. But it's especially group for young people or young gamers or many gamers.
Our kind of one of our core tenets, other than besides making World War Fight for, is making a game that was accessible and relatable. So if you're not a proficient first-person shooter player, you can jump in and play a character like Reinhardt, and you have a shield, or you can play. Mercy's a great one. You can be a support class, and it doesn't require a lot of fine motor skill. You can right-click, and as long as you're paying attention to what's happening on screen, you can be effective and really contribute to your team. So I think I wouldn't say there was a particular age bracket we're just trying to make it accessible for everybody, and everybody to me includes every age. I mean, the game is rated T for teen, so there's some of that, but
I think that the game allows any age demographic to connect with it, and so it's just whether you like this style of game or not. Do you like running around in a shooter? Do you like becoming a superhero with crazy abilities and doing this stuff? Do you like that? Then regardless of your age.
Can you say any message to the fans of Peru, of Overwatch, and can you say something?
Yeah.
I think I always says thank you. Without you guys and your support, we wouldn't be here.
I'll say something really unique. Peru, we have the most Facebook fans of any country in Latin America come from Peru. We love you guys. You guys are showing us support. You're talking to us. You're connecting with us. You're giving us your thoughts, your dreams, and you're part of our community, and you're helping build this game. This game will come out of the ideas that you talk to us about. Tell us what you love, and we're listening.
One more.
No. Muchas gracias, Peru 21.
Muchas gracias, Peru 21.
Hey.
Saludos.
Thank you.
Te veo pronto.
Bueno, estamos ya acá en el cierre del evento con todas las novedades, todo lo que ha habido en general. Ha sido una noche con muchas sorpresas. Hemos tenido entrevistas a Charlie Parra, a la gente de Blizzard, el juego de Overwatch que se ve genial, se ve estupendo. Y simplemente nos queda decir adiós desde acá del DF, acompañados de Reaper. Nos despedimos acá para Perú. Listo, nos vemos hasta el próximo evento. Nos vemos, chao para el 21, chao.